Warning, the statements made on Drinking with Coast to Coast may be considered offensive to some viewers. Statements such as, but not limited to, Jesus isn't real, the South will not rise again, and Mexico is a third world country. Before becoming offended, please keep in mind that these statements are merely the opinions of three drunken retards and should not be taken seriously. However, if you do discover that you are in fact a vagina and become offended by something Coast to Coast says, for example, we just said retards, you're welcome to cry about it below with an asshole comment. While you're at it, lick my butt.
I did not! God damn it! I've been...
Swing and a miss.
Smells nice, doesn't it?
Huh. Yeah, what is that?
It's,
Want me to start the fog machine up?
No!
When I was in North Carolina, they were...
God damn it, can we do the show?
Alright. Take two. This week's opening toast is a little more somber than usual. This goes out to a very old friend who passed away tragically, let's just say. So here's to you, Becca. The world's a little less awesome without you.
Okay, now moving on. That is some sad news, though.
Yeah.
So here we are once again. We do this all the time.
All three of us.
Or once a month.
Yeah, we do. We do it once a month.
All the time.
We're like your period. Only a little bit gross.
I like that. Drinking with Coast to Coast.
got a new catchphrase.
We're like your period. Okay.
Like your period, but a little more pleasant. What are you laughing at?
So let's just do it. What are we drinking today?
Well, I'm going to kick it off with this guy.
That's pretty interesting.
Great America Lemonade. Merca.
Why are you saying it like that?
No, that's how it's pronounced.
Oh.
It was changed. United States America.
It's 28 proof. I've never had one of these before. Malt specialty beer. They've got several flavors.
Yeah, show them how nifty that is. That is pretty nifty. Little mason jar looking thing.
Yeah.
Whoop. It does kind of take away from the effect of it being some homemade mason jar thing when it has like nutrition facts on the back of it.
Well, maybe
101 calories.
Yeah, maybe they were just really precise.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, what did you just belch up?
Well, I belched up a little bit of canned soup, Canadian Superior.
Telling me, I'm wiping off my arm.
And these are actually the Milwaukee's Best Ice from last month that Jesse didn't drink. They were in his fridge for an entire month.
After, if you remember,
I fell ill. That was a weird night. Like I said, I was coming off. I don't even know if I got into it. I was coming off walking pneumonia like the previous week, and something just wasn't feeling right.
I guess the fog machine is probably a no-go now.
It
might have triggered something.
Still blaming the fog machine.
It'd be okay. You got that thing going all the time.
This is not fog. This is vapor.
Looks like fog to me.
Froth.
It's froth.
That's great. And in my
Bees on fire!
super classy cup,
Put them out! Throw it!
bam! Gatorade!
Yum.
Yeah, good to stay hydrated.
They make that out of real gators.
And AIDS. Yeah.
Oh, too soon. That was way too soon.
What? Anyway, assholes.
You know where Gatorade comes from?
Where be?
The Florida Gators. The college football team, that was the drink they made.
I have heard of
They
this.
called it Gatorade to keep them hydrated during practice.
Ah.
Little bit of cocktail trivia for you.
A little bit of cock trivia. So
Cocktail.
fascinating. So obviously, it's our Thanksgiving. Yes, Harvest Festival. That was last month. Thanksgiving. So I went ahead and I took some notes. Because obviously our opening topic is going... Shut up! Our opening topic is going to be, the Thanksgiving theme. But I have noticed with our holiday stuff, I don't want us to start telling the same stories every year.
As I do.
Yeah. So I went back and looked at our previous Thanksgiving episodes, and we didn't have one in 2013. No. That would have been our first opportunity. That was because of the tornado.
Yes.
Kind of pushed things back. Now, we did have one in 2014... but it didn't have B. It was episode 21, and it had Michael.
What the hell was I at?
I don't know. I don't remember what the reason was. I think you were...
Probably whacking.
Yeah, you were whacking. Can't do it. Yeah, this is a real good one. I got
Anyway. You've been going at this for like 2 hours.
So I took some notes. I watched a little bit of episode 21. This way we didn't repeat ourselves. So just a quick summary. We mentioned that Jesse and Michael both had to work on Thanksgiving that last year. I hate turkey. I think it sucks. We talked about that.
You turkey?
We didn't. Of course, you weren't there. I don't like turkey bee. It's dry. It's awful. Give me ham.
I'll take both personally. I don't know.
Fat.
Ham gives you cancers.
No, it.
Too soon.
Not the cancer ham. Too soon. Let's see. One thing we talked about was having our eyes open during prayer, and how we thought that was kind of funny to do with our families. Also, why would our family include us in their prayers? We were discussing that, how that's kind of bogus. Like, stop gathering us to the table to pray.
Right.
And that Michael talked to he had a funny story, and since he's not here to repeat it again, I'll just say, when he was 4 years old, he had a big stuffed big bird, and when he overheard his grandpa talking about what they were going to eat, one of the things his grandpa said was a big bird, and he ran and cried and held it. So
adorable.
Yeah. It took them a while to
so
to convince him that he wasn't going to be eating his stuffed animal. And then also I wrote down here combo breaking because we were talking about how when they make us all hold hands, we're saying, well, wouldn't having an atheist in there kind of ruin the
circle?
Link? Yeah. It's like it can't travel through us, the power. And I'd like to thank I want to thank David Jenny for last year's episode, a comment. He said you should have said combo breaker.
Hope you're still watching
next time. Yeah, if you still watch the show. So Thanksgiving stories, and since you weren't here last year, V, do you have any amusing things to say about Thanksgiving? Any past stories? Did you eat everything?
Did you sleep through it? Did you masturbate through it?
No, I
masturbate with the turkey.
Did you sleep masturbate?
No, I don't really.
Do you masturbate in your sleep?
Yes.
You sleep with your
turkey.
turkey.
No, I don't sleep with a turkey, but I have been known to jerk off while I sleep.
Okay.
It's actually it's not a condition, but it's something that people do during their sleep. It's one of those odd things like sleepwalking or.
I've done something like that before too, where I've been yelled at about it. Not so much yelled at, I guess, where I got in trouble. And where like I would be sleeping and I'd end up having my hand in my pants, and they would tell me, the girl would tell me, like you were touching yourself while you're sleeping. Like, oh, was I? It's like,
well, why didn't you help me?
Yeah, I don't know why you did it. Why I was there. I'm like, I was asleep.
You can't be held accountable for anything I do.
Just like you can't be all asleep. Like, I was asleep. I don't know.
I'd like for you not to hog B's story.
I don't really have too many stories. The only one that pops into my head right off the bat is my dad's side of the family. The last time we all gathered for Thanksgiving, which was probably 20 years ago. No, maybe.
You don't still do?
22, 20... No, wait, fuck. It wasn't that long ago. It was a while.
It was yesterday.
And my cousin just thought it was absolutely... One of my cousins thought it was absolutely hilarious to keep picking up the black pepper from the table and asking if anybody wanted any black pecker. Like, it got a laugh the first time she did it, so then she just kept doing it.
Black pecker?
Yeah.
Why do I see
black
you doing
pecker?
this?
Yeah, and then by the end
black pecker?
Yeah, it's like by the end of Thanksgiving
just
dinner.
gave him an idea.
It just
Oh, instead of pepper. Oh, that's good.
yeah. But I get together with the folks.
What did you just say?
I get together with my folks. on
Oh, so you
Thanksgiving,
do
but
do
nothing
still
extended.
do stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what? I actually, because of Thanksgiving coming up, sometimes we give stuff to people. So this time
Weirdos.
I don't have so much a Thanksgiving meal that we can have, but I do have turkey Lunchables.
I'll eat that. I will.
Go ahead and
Turkey Lunchables.
You
Oh,
eat
that's
that.
bologna.
I'll take that one. I don't like.
You two can have.
That's right. You don't like turkey.
Baloney!
Oops, that was my bad.
That was
Look
really
at
nice.
that.
Yes.
It says cracker. Huh?
Cracker Crunchers.
Oh.
That's
Yeah.
sounds a bit
Well,
like
this
a
one comes with a
racial
Butterfinger,
issue.
too. That's nice.
They all do.
Thank you. Here, eat up.
I
You
just,
need to eat. You so skinny.
I just ate actually. So
Yeah.
Well, they're here
Yeah,
for
you did.
our
So,
amusement.
anyway, I also wanted to talk about, is the story of the original Thanksgiving even real? I think we were talking about this before, or we wanted to talk about this before. Obviously, B, this is actually your first actual Thanksgiving episode. So, I did a little bit of research, and I got my information from the Indian Country Today Media Network.com.
It's very popular.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've heard of it.
Yeah, again, that is Indian Country Today Media Network.com.
I would never type that. It's
Really long. It's really long. What I did was I Googled the question, something about did Thanksgiving
Thanksgiving.
get the Thanksgiving
The Thanksgiving.
even really happy? Okay, anyway, it was a 2012 interview with Roma Peters, and I'm gonna butcher this. She is the Mashpee Wampagnog. Wampanoag.
Wampanoag. Sorry to any Native American viewers that we might that we were offending.
I thought he was doing a Pac-Man impression.
No.
Wampanoag. Okay, the Mashpee Wampanoag Historic Preservation Officer. So I guess they've been keeping the records the whole time. Interestingly enough, that is the. I'm just going to say Indians from now on. That is the.
She's an Indian.
That is the Indians that were in the story. That's the actual tribe it was. I guess we always just generically said Indian. So I found out that it was actually Abraham Lincoln made up the story about them, about the Pilgrims and the Indians peacefully having dinner together during the Civil War as kind of a way of bringing up people's spirits because the country was so divided at the time.
Politics.
And so they, I wrote down here, they did have a big harvest in Plymouth. The honkies that were there.
Quakers.
The crackers?
Quakers.
The Quakers. Which
Quaker
is a
Oats.
cracker? Quaker Oats. Isn't there a cracker called Quaker? Quaker crackers?
I don't know.
Anyway,
I'm sure they were all crackers.
So, well, the original, the story we're told is that in 1620, the white folks had a big harvest and they were celebrating the harvest, and they had the Indians join them, and the Indians brought deer, and they all ate together, and it was super great, and everybody sucked everybody's cocks, and
I don't remember.
I don't remember that.
yeah. Check your textbooks.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, it was a good time.
And if it's not there, kids, write it in.
I'm imagining Abraham Lincoln saying this.
Yeah,
And then they
sucked each other's cocks.
7 years ago. Oh my God. Should I use that? The Pilgrims sucked Indian cock. I'd go with. I would go with our forefathers.
No, I like the cock sucking.
People will like that.
Well, I'm the
think that really
goddamn
appeals.
president. Look at the hat and the beard.
I was trying to picture him saying
And he
this
kills
story.
vampires,
I'm
which
sure
that's true.
That
Right,
is totally.
yeah. It's in a
fucking
movie.
true. That was.
I was trying to picture him say this in front of everybody though, and it's like everyone's all pissed off. He's like, "Okay, I gotta fix this."
I gotta make it.
When the Pilgrims, discovered the
Cocksucking.
they all ate together.
If you just had the top hat, you kind of got the look going down.
Yeah, a little bit.
The beard.
Sexy Lincoln.
Okay, Slinkin.
Slinkin?
Slinking logs.
Can I finish this anyway?
Yeah, go for it.
So evidently they did have a very good harvest that year, the white people, and so in order to celebrate, they fired off their guns and cannons because rednecks, And
back then,
when the Indians heard this, they sent 90 of their people over there because they kind of had this deal where they were kind of watching each other's backs, and they sent 90 of their people over there. Now there was only 23 honkies, and to find out what was going on, they told them, "Oh no, we're just celebrating." But they decided to stick around, and they let's see, 90 Indians showed up like WTF. Stayed camped near there for a few days. They camped near the area for a few days, and so there was like a little bit of some interacting eating going on, but there was never an official first Thanksgiving. None of that sit down. There wasn't
the big long table.
Yes. So the first Thanksgiving was the didn't happen Thanksgiving. So technically the first Thanksgiving would be whenever Abraham Lincoln made that shit up and people started celebrating it. So that's interesting.
Do you know why we call them the Native Americans Indians?
Oh, yes, because they thought they were going to India.
Yeah. That's fucking nuts.
And I guess it's still kind of an acceptable term. I thought you had to say Native American.
I would say Native American. It's like calling...
I know, but when I was on that site, they even say Indian on there. They're cool with it. Even though it's totally an ignorant reason, because like this is not India.
But the funny thing is even after we told them that, they were still kind of like... Or they told us, this isn't India. We're like, we already came up with a name, though.
So we're not going to look like idiots here. I got to come back with something.
But, that's... now, an Inuit is not an Eskimo. They don't like that term.
Inuit?
Inuit.
I've never even heard that.
Inuit.
I've heard of
Inuit
it, but I don't know what...
Are what people call Eskimos.
I wonder why.
I just thought they were called Eskimos.
No, they're Inuit people.
Eskimoians.
Eskimojans?
Hey! Eskimojis?
Eskimojis?
Alright guys, that's fantastic. So, there's your fucking Thanksgiving.
It's a lie!
Yep, it's a lie. Last year our what we came up with was prayer is stupid. So, we're always...
I stand by that.
Yeah. Anyway, the alarm went off.
What time is it for?
I don't...
Show and tell!
God.
Show and tell! Show and tell!
Oh! Hey, guys, I got something for both of you. Gifts.
More gifts. I'm going to keep eating my... I cracked open my bologna.
This is a gift for you.
A towel?
It's your towel, actually. You left it here.
Thank you.
You used it when you spilled your drink.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I thought of you. And B, I got you a gift.
Is it my Guinness cup? It is!
You left it here 2 months ago.
I know, I was actually thinking about this the other day. I'm like,
God damn it, I was going to bring those Batman Pez dispensers to gift to be again.
Oh, really?
I did it like over a year ago and you didn't take them home.
yeah.
I was hoping that you would keep, I would give it to you and keep forgetting it. So every month I could hey, I got a gift for you. And I keep giving it to you every single month.
I'm bad about leaving stuff places.
He does. He leaves his underwear on my ceiling all the time.
That's a lie. He doesn't wear underwear.
It's because when I come, it's like a rocket. Just shoots my underwear.
It fires your underwear off.
Bloosh!
That's really disturbing.
Well, the most disturbing thing is that Nick comes out of his bedroom where his wife is asleep. Could you please just stop
I'm just trying to
coming
picture like
over
a spider
and
web
coming
of
on
foam.
my... Please stop coming on my ceiling.
Guys! Guys! Christ, it's show and tell time. Do you notice?
No more fun!
Do you notice? Everybody stop laughing. I mean it! Okay, so I'm wearing something.
Well,
this
is a frog outfit?
It's it's a battle toad.
You can punch me.
In the past, episode 2 actually, the very first show and tell we had was your Ninja Turtle DVD collection. So I brought cool Ninja Turtle stuff that I own.
Well, I'm excited.
Because I am a fan. I don't actually have... I have the movies on Blu-ray and whatnot. All of them, actually, just because 3 came in the pack. But that's not what I brought. I brought cool Ninja Turtle stuff that I have. So the first thing is this really awesome hoodie that it's got the...
Is this padding for when you get in fights?
Can you see that? Can you see that?
Yeah, they can see it.
See your ass, yes.
Yeah. Can you see my ass? What? What?
I'm just kind of confused. You keep saying cool and Ninja Turtle stuff in the same sentence together.
Yes.
Well,
Are you being ironic? Is this a hipster
clearly
thing?
you don't understand.
Clearly, you're dumb.
Oh my god! Because like,
Look at my face.
I know.
I'm cool.
Girls dream about me.
I don't know if it's so much a dream as just a really
Just you with that
awful
big, goofy
nightmare.
smile.
It's like I had a dream some guy in a Ninja Turtles hoodie was chasing me.
I want to go rob a store.
Honey, please take that off. It gives me nightmares. You know that.
I'm just trying to figure out if I don't know what you're cosplaying as. Are you supposed to be?
Can
are
I?
you a turtle, or are you just retarded?
Who's the one junkyard guy from who has the eyes cut?
Oh yeah, mush
Mouth. Hey, my baby, I'm gonna be showing some show and tell me.
All right, please.
Can we do this?
Please.
Please.
Please. Oh, please proceed with your cool Ninja Turtle.
Prius.
All right, we have insulted the Indians, the blacks, the whites. I said honkies.
The Asians.
The Asians now.
Yeah.
Fuck Mexico.
Yeah.
All right, now let's
No, we're okay.
All right, let's get on with this.
Let's get on. Okay, so cool Ninja Turtle things that I have. Obviously, this is pretty cool. This is the latest Ninja Turtles. Ninja Turtle backpack.
You wear this backpack?
No, I never do.
Can't fit in it.
It says it says bonus detachable lunch pack. This is what I guess what lunch packs are nowadays. And so we can open this puppy up.
I find the current cartoon enjoyable.
I've seen some of it. And
Lots of callbacks to.
I've seen some of all of them. One really cool thing. This is from the old days. It's got a 1991 copyright on Raphael football.
Shove that up your ass.
Yeah.
Man.
No. Do whatever. So this is kind of neat. Actually, I guess my daughter picked this out. She was somewhere with my wife, and they were at one of those things where they like a
Flea market.
Yeah, where they like give toys away to kids.
Oh.
And they were like, oh, just let her pick whatever she wants, and she went straight towards it. Actually, whenever she sees, because I have Ninja Turtle shirts and stuff, whenever she sees the turtles, or if she sees my little, because all this shit I'm showing you, I have like in a area in my room. She says turtles. Well, actually, she says turd. But yeah, she knows
Close
the turtles.
enough.
She knows the turtles.
Okay.
Okay.
And then you took her toy from her.
I know, I did. After I thought she wouldn't notice. Yeah, this is again still the new Turtles. Cool. It's a cup, and these are from those little kid juices.
Belly washers.
Belly washers.
Ah, yes.
Leonardo and Raphael tops. Whatever. This is neat. Leonardo shot glass.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, shot glass for doing shots of Gatorade. Fuck you. And here's a real damn Ninja Turtle lunchbox.
Oh yeah.
Actually,
I got one of those as well.
From the day. You have this? Mm-hmm. Wow. And as B always asks,
The service with it? Nice.
I don't have that.
Oh, and there's a sandwich from 1991 in there.
woo! Yeah, which I'm totally going to eat
Totally saving that.
because it's it's bologna, so it's fine.
Yeah, I don't fucking keep.
All right. What else do I have in here? Oh, this is still the new Turtles. Big.
I seriously thought that was a fucking dildo.
It's my Ninja Turtle butt plug.
When you were pulling it out, I'm like, oh, it's gone too fucking far.
It can't happen.
Oh.
Now in the built-in little lunchbox, of course, I had to include some video games.
Yeah.
These are some of the really good ones. In fact, this one is hands down my favorite beat 'em up game ever. The Super Nintendo version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4. Turtles in Time. The original arcade version was just called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Turtles in Time, not 4. Here's for the NES 3, the Manhattan Project.
Oh, yes.
These are pretty cool little remake
I'd
cases.
like to play that third one again sometime.
As I say, those are awful big for the DVDs used on current gen systems.
B's just
Do you?
B's an idiot. But this is cool. This is the actual original case. The Hyperstone Heist for the Genesis, which is a very pricey game to get your hands on. However, getting your hands on this one will cost you more. Turtles in Time. But yeah, this one, good little item when I had extra money to blow. Got a stuffed Donatello.
I wonder if I have one of those somewhere.
Yeah,
Don't lie, it's on your bed.
the thing is I don't really remember where I got this from. I think I saw it at like a Goodwill, and was like, ooh, yeah, I'll take that. Because I haven't had this all along or anything.
Like, I'll take 4 of these. What? I'll take 4 of them.
Modern Turtles again. I think this came with my my backpack and my jacket here, which I got for Christmas last year. Ninja Turtles hat. Don't wear it. Whatever. It just have it. We got stickers. Whatever. Turtle stickers. Here you go. These are for you.
Oh, thank you.
My wife got me this in a grab bag of goodies for my last birthday. I believe I'm correct about this.
Yes.
Dry erase board.
Looks like the original Turtles.
No, well,
No,
it does, but it says Nickelodeon. But Nickelodeon can now use. They use the old symbol and the old Turtles. But no, this is not original. But this is, and now we're gonna get to see what the rest of Jesse's room looks like. Or Jesse's basement, sorry. A Michelangelo mirror for whatever reason.
You won that at a carnival, didn't you?
It does look like I did. And you know what? No, it is official. It's got trademarks and shit on it. I was going to say, this could be some Carney ripoff bullshit, but no, it's real.
It's cool.
I
like that.
It's the real deal.
This is a cool print of a concept art.
I always loved this because I thought originally that was going to be what they're going to look like for the last movie.
It was my
screen.
Kind of see that direction
for a long time.
Just a cool print. An action figure from the early 2000s show. Of course, I opened it immediately. I bought it when it was new. I went to Walmart, bought it. I love Raphael. He's my favorite. We're grown men. And this last piece is particularly awesome because it is from back in the day. In fact, you can tell it's old. Ninja Turtles lunch tray.
Or dinner tray.
I certainly wouldn't be trying to eat off of that.
I'm a little jealous. I have one, but it's not as good as that. Mine's in worse condition.
In fact, it says 1988. 1988 on it. The place I bought it from was Onet Gaming. I actually did a video on it on one of my Nerd Ladin's Castle videos. What they did have there before, they didn't have it when I bought that, but the last time I went there before that, they also had the real Ghostbusters one, which I actually did have as a kid.
Nice.
So that's my cool Ninja Turtle stuff.
That is cool.
Like I said, I got the movies and all that crap, shirts, pajama pants, just whatever. My wife usually keeps me in check. In fact, most of this is probably from her encouragement. What?
I think it's very nice you have a hobby.
This isn't my hobby.
Or you have a passion. You have a passion. But I have a question. I was.
What?
This is what I'm trying to figure out. I was into Turtles when I was 9. I'm 35 now.
Gross.
And around the time that I hit puberty and started noticing girls have boobs, I stopped watching the Ninja Turtles. Kept watching the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers because there was a girl, the Pink Ranger was fucking hot.
April's in the Turtles.
She was a cartoon. But I'm just how is this
guy?
How is this fascination carried throughout the years? What is it about the Turtles that just that I mean, because like I've got my anime, and you guys look at me like I'm a weirdo when I talk about.
I was gonna say you're talking about
animes.
cartoon girls.
No, well, but I've just always wondered what is it about the Turtles that you two find so fascinating or empowering.
Well, I'll let Jesse take this, but first I'm going to say, what is it about Batman? Because really, the Turtles now are to a point where they're like any other comic book hero. There's so many variations of Batman. There's so many variations of the Turtles.
But Batman was never a turtle. Batman was always a man, or a boy, and then a human. He was always a human.
We're going to nitpick. Okay.
It's not really nitpicking because they were turtles. Tiny turtles.
Well, we came...
Sensei'd by a rat.
I would
Not
say,
knocking it.
God damn it!
I would say the concept is a cool idea. And it's something that you can keep retelling over and over in different ways. Same, it's even though they do different versions of it, cartoons and movies, it's just a cool idea, I guess.
I think for guys our age, obviously we were kids at the right time.
Right.
I mean, we were the right age, anywhere from like 7 to 10. That's right where we were, and the Turtles just exploded. It was retarded. It has never since then been that popular.
It was originally a violent, gritty comic book, but then the cartoon made it popular.
Right.
They originally all had the red bandanas.
Mm-hmm. But then they changed it to color because they thought kids would be confused.
Yeah, so they could tell them apart. In fact, I learned their names from the actual action figures. I think my mom bought them for me. She bought all 4 at once one night, which was crazy. Yeah. Yeah, she's neat. I'll keep her around. But because the Turtles are cool. You're dumb.
No, I'm not. Do you... The one thing I've always wondered, do you guys like samurai movies? Do you like Bruce Lee? And Bruce Lee's not samurai movies, I realize that. But, like...
I think it's hard to really pinpoint exactly what it is, I guess. I mean, they're still popular now.
Yeah.
I mean, they're, to this day, they keep remaking and rebooting it. I don't think they'll ever die off because you can keep... I don't know, I think it just appeals like universally to any different age groups. I think
one thing I like is their different personalities, which really didn't show until the first movie. Because I mean, watching the cartoon, I never really caught that Raph was the way he is. Hot-headed.
He was more sarcastic than anything.
They were all so stupid in that old cartoon.
Right.
It is. Actually, going back and watching the old cartoon, I don't know if I'm genuinely enjoying it or just kind of like watching
nostalgically. For me, it's when I watch, I was like, yes.
Yeah, I remember that. But yeah, I know when I was a kid, I was like, this kicks ass!
Right.
But, now I watch it, I'm like, this is dumb.
Well, I mean, it's just made for, 9, 10-year-olds.
But the movies, I've always stuck with the movies. Maybe things would be different nowadays for guys my age that still like the Turtles. If the live-action movies had never come out. Mm-hmm. If it was just that cartoon, it may have just been kind of like, oh yeah, I remember that.
And I think the fact that they have done it in different ways so many different times makes it more appealing.
Yeah. I like the new movie too, so I'm looking forward to the sequel.
That's going to be way better. Oh, man.
Yeah, I was just kind of curious, because I mean, I have my things too that I kind of vicariously...
Jack off to.
But the sequel will be way better than the first one. That's what I'm saying.
I was going to say live through, but jack off to, whatever. So, the buzzer's gone off, and that means it's time for me to whip my dick out and come all over the fucking camera.
Or it's time for...
Current events with me. Current events, yeah. Current events with me. Current events.
Okay.
Stop playing with your fucking toys.
Exterminate!
Would you like some tea?
Well, hi!
Oh my god.
Well, hi!
He's already talking
Already.
over my segment.
Hi!
Your segment, which is not the bump we just saw, current events with B, current events.
It's current games with B.
Oh.
This week's.
Current games with B.
This week's.
You don't talk about games.
Oh my god.
I talk about games.
Well, this channel sometimes talks about games.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about some of the games that come out within the last month or the last time that we shot this, and games that are coming out that we're excited about.
I think I'm actually lost on this one.
Yeah.
There
You
was an
are.
episode where we talked about E3, and I was totally on that one, but no, I'm lost.
Now, you could always talk about us in the comments about games that we may not have talked about tonight.
Or share with us games that you like that you've been playing. That's
Totally.
okay too.
Grand Theft Auto 5 because you can fucking run over pedestrians.
That came out like 3 years ago. 4.
2 years ago, unless you're counting my PS4 version.
The first-person view.
I don't care for that.
fuck
I don't care
that.
for that. You can run over pedestrians. I love that. Anyway, so what? What?
Well, here's the thing. Now, me, like probably many other people out there, maybe not people who watch this particular show, have been playing Destiny for the last year religiously.
Old crappy.
Keep going back to it.
It's actually the greatest game ever made. But
All right.
made by Bungie, who started a franchise that I loved very, very much.
Halo.
Called Halo.
Yeah.
Now, Halo 5 just launched November 14th of this year. So,
Oh, wow.
so just a few weeks ago.
Do you have it?
I do.
I have
Of course,
played,
we both beat
I
it.
have, yep, we've
You've
both
already beat the campaign.
Yes, played through it, and
We have thoughts?
So they toned down the boring since Halo 1.
well,
Oh, well, no.
here's the thing: it looks fucking phenomenal. The graphics are amazing.
Top notch.
The cutscenes are ridiculous. Like the opening scene is fucking insane, and you're thinking, "This is gonna be awesome." Look at that fucking opening scene, and then it's the same thing, just tighter. They made it tighter in the maps, whereas you can't.
So you can't get lost like I did all the time in Halo 1.
Yeah, right.
Well, that's Halo Combat Evolved, if you want to name it properly.
Well, first of all, I
CE.
used to refer to the original Xbox as Xbox One until Microsoft
boy.
decided to
Okay,
be dumb.
we're not
we go.
talking about that. We're talking about games that have come out recently or are to
About
come
to
out.
For all systems?
It was, yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
So we got the Wii U. That still counts.
Well, games that probably people are really excited about or
They're
really
gonna
enjoy
play,
right
yeah.
now.
Systems that people play. Okay, so the PS4 and the Xbox.
Yes.
Mainly.
So they tightened up, you're not running all over, you really need to play the other parts of the Halo game because
Well,
that
you
first
stopped
game...
after like 2.
I've played 1.5.
Okay.
I've,
They get a lot
started
tighter.
to.
There's not so much room to get lost. There's more direction, especially
Right.
from...
The thing is I own a digital copy of 1 and played that. I own a physical copy of 2. I own a digital copy of 3 and Reach.
Reach is a great game.
That was fun.
That's a great game.
I've never played 3 or Reach.
3's just a
Three's-
kind of a prequel to the Halo series, but like on the sidebar, like things that happen on the side before.
That one's also very tight. You have directives.
If I was going to do it, I'd
objectives.
rather just stick to the numerical.
There's a Halo ODST,
Yeah, another great game.
another fun game.
Which-
but you're not a Spartan in that one.
No,
so
you're an ODST.
Your health is a little differently in that
You
one.
don't. You get shot, you die quicker. It's a little more real than having
More of a
the
soldier.
Mjolnir armor.
Although one of the guys in that
Yes.
game is now in Halo
Spartan.
5.
He is
The-
now a Spartan.
The
Nathan
Meow
Fillion,
Mix armor.
Yeah, Nathan Fillion. Yeah.
who Firefly, and Castle and
Huge.
fucking awesomeness.
geeky guy,
Like, he's
but
a
great.
anyway. The game, it's more of the same. Shoot, now the only difference is you have a fire team with you, whereas before you were just the chief.
Now you have 2 people with you.
Right, and I'm assuming it's probably better on co-op to get someone to actually control one of the other people because you can on the D-pad you can call out directions, directives, pick up that weapon, go there, fire here, blah 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 blah, and the AI is dumber than shit. Like this is the
Which
worst.
it usually is.
No, this is the worst fucking AI I've seen in a Halo game because normally it's very smart.
Because those pedestrians do not get out of the way on Grand Theft Auto.
And another thing is, it's like okay.
Boom!
Been playing Destiny for a year where the gunplay in that game is super fucking tight. Like, insanely accurate, fun. Like, you can pick up a gun.
You don't even need a story for Destiny. You
No.
just keep playing.
You
and
just keep
you're
fucking
replaying
playing it.
levels
It's
over
fine.
and over again.
Yeah.
It's fun.
You repeat missions. It's like, whatever, this is great. Because the gunplay is so fucking tight. It's not, you're not squirrely at all. You aim, you shoot, you hit. And it's I wouldn't say it's kind of leveled for the noob player that's never played a first-person shooter, so that the aiming's super easy. Like if you aim over here, you're going to hit the guy over here. You have to have some accuracy.
You're fired.
But when you're fucking accurate, you're accurate. So Halo 5, spoilers, I figured out the fucking story within the first level, what was going to go on, who we were
You
going
probably will
after.
too.
Yeah, if it's Cortana. Spoilers, sorry, I called it.
Yeah, you'll find it early. Very
It's
early.
Master Chief's former AI. The one
Well, I know
who-
who Cortana.
So she
Cortana is.
died in the fourth one.
How does a computer program?
She experienced rampancy, which all AIs in this series have a lifespan. At the end of their lifespan, they start to go crazy. They start to devolve and degenerate. So, in order to save the chief from... what's his name? I can't think of his...
I don't know. The bad guy.
It literally
Busted.
just fucking popped out of my head.
Is the dude hunting him? Right?
Well, that's
No. And okay, Microsoft lied to you about that. There's no epic battle in between Spartan Locke and the Master Chief.
There's a moment.
They have a fight scene. It's a cutscene. It's a cutscene. Anyway, so you're fighting that she went to the Forerunner planet and blah blah blah. She became healed. Now she's trying to make all the AI. Okay, so not that great of a story, not that great of gameplay. You face the same guard, the governor.
I don't think it's called the governor.
No, he's the governor.
It's called the governor?
Because I remember I'm like, really?
Oh,
You just
I remember that guy from that zombie show.
The Walking Dead? No, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, wow, you totally ripped off The Walking Dead. You're calling this guy the governor? You face him 3 times. He's like her right-hand man, or he's trying to protect her. Yes.
This is about current games, not just.
Right. I was going to point out.
I'm trying to get through it.
All right, so let's
review.
Not great. Don't wait till you can find it at GameStop if you haven't bought it, and get it cheap.
What,
Because
Halo 5 all
Halo
together?
5.
If you want to stay
All
current
together.
with the story that they're going with, get it at cheaper.
I haven't played any of the multiplayer, but the multiplayer gets to be the same thing over and over again, and it's kind of boring.
Not a big fan of multiplayer.
Can we change over to another game
Yeah.
real quick? All right, so I'll jump in and we can jump back and forth a little bit. So right now, probably the hottest game at the moment is probably Fallout 4.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I bet.
There was a news article that said that the release of Fallout 4 actually showed the day Fallout 4 released and the decline in YouPorn traffic.
I heard about
was the
this.
same.
Yes.
Like there are so many fucking people playing this that porn sites are seeing a dip
So I
in
should point
viewership.
out,
That's
you've seen-
amazing.
You've seen me play Elder Scroll Skyrim before.
Yes.
So
yes.
this is the same company, Bethesda, that makes the Fallout series.
And also BioShock, right?
No, that's a different. That's a different.
I thought they
company.
made BioShock.
I'm
Sorry.
trying to
But,
think who makes- I don't know who makes Bioshock.
But it's all very similar, except this has guns, which is cooler. I never gave it a shot until I saw my brother playing one of the games one day. I was like, that looked kind of cool. I loved it.
Very open world. You can do whatever
Yeah.
you want.
Yes.
It's almost seemingly endless.
Yes. That's I have the second Tomb Raider game, right? Rise of the Tomb Raider, just sitting there. I haven't even popped it. I don't know when I'm gonna do it.
That first game was great.
It was really cool.
I have it for the PS3 and I haven't even
Yeah,
opted in.
give it a play.
It's really worth it. It's really fun.
I know. Well, I don't have time for that kind of shit.
Okay. Well,
it's
I should put it
I'd like to. I would love to get into these longer games.
it's so
but
time consuming. These longer games now.
I'm the only one sitting here who has a kid.
Right.
So
And a kid who's, at this point, walking about quite a bit and getting into shit. And
she's super mobile.
She's tired
Right.
to a pole, so she doesn't get too far.
We pretty much just have conversations. She does. She does let me play games a little bit. I can't play my arcade games because the moment I stand in front of them,
she wants to play.
Yeah, she'll pull me out of the way so that she can start playing. Which now actually there's chairs permanently parked in front of my arcade machines so she can play them.
No, that's a good thing.
She'll wake up in the morning and go, games, and then I have to turn them on.
Well, Fallout 4, I should say Fallout 4, definitely get. You never have to play any of these games previous to it.
Unless you have children.
Just jump right in. It's a blast. You'll
if you
never
have-
regret it.
if you have the time.
Also played the new Call of Duty Black Ops.
3? Really?
Yes, looks fucking phenomenal. Yeah.
I have I guess Hardee's was doing a Black Ops thing, and so for a while their hats said Call of Duty Black Ops 3. I have one of those hats.
Nice.
Kind of cool. Little cool collector's piece, I guess.
It's insane. I actually rented it from Redbox, so all you guys out there who don't have enough money to afford a game like me, Redbox now has current gen console games for rent. The most popular titles, they have Fallout 4. They had Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Christopher Maloney. Yes.
As a huge gamer, since I cover every generation, generally don't consider somebody a gamer who says, "Oh yeah, I love to play Call of Duty or Madden." Those two cookie cutter games that come out every fucking year, and they're the same. So I'm a little surprised to hear you stoked about Call of Duty Black Ops 3.
Doesn't make it not fun. I have played one of them.
It's fun.
I played Ghosts.
Now, Ghost was I really like Ghosts. Advanced Warfare, a lot of people shit on, but I enjoyed it. Now, I'll talk about this in a second. Now, Call of Duty Black Ops 3 is kind of like Advanced Warfare, except for it's set way further in the future. You are mostly robotic after a horrible, the first.
So they're getting like sci-fi with this shit.
Oh, they got sci-fi and Advanced Warfare, and that's what a lot of people were pissed
I just
off
saw an
about.
announcement that they are working on making a cinematic universe for Call of Duty now, finally.
What, to bring them all together?
No, to start making Call of Duty movies.
Right.
No,
that'd be but the
original games were just based on like World War II.
It'll sell.
Right.
It's a huge franchise that people love.
And I think it's a big franchise because of the multiplayer.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people don't play the campaign.
Just like Halo.
I play the campaign because that's what I like to do.
Why you buy video games.
Right. So, but the graphics look amazing. It's a little different than Advanced Warfare because the first level you're a rookie and you're playing, and it's set far enough in the future where there's kind of one government-ish, and maybe the guys you're working for, you're kind of trying to go against that government. But they have robot soldiers, like completely automated, no people. And this robot comes up to you at the end of the game, and you accidentally get left behind. He rips off your legs, he rips off your arms, and then he bludgeons you in the face until you fucking pass out.
RoboCop.
A little bit. That's what I was thinking. Incredibly violent and very graphic. But so you get the hand, like your hands are now robotic, and it's just really interesting. Christopher Maloney, who most people will know from Law and Order, with the one with Margaret Haggerty. The kind of bald guy.
Okay.
Casey Jones.
Oh
yeah, Ninja Turtles
There we go.
are very cool.
Ding. He is your commander. Looks just exactly like, which is really creepy, but super fun game. Games that I'm looking forward to that have come out. Oh, here's what I was gonna. This is why I asked you guys about the Ninja Turtles.
God, B, calm down.
Okay.
Well, I'm trying to get through. I'm keep looking at your timer, and I'm trying to get through everything I was thinking about.
This is a very efficient episode so far.
This is the reason I asked you about the Ninja Turtles, because when I play video games, I don't play. I wouldn't call myself a gamer per se. I like video games. I enjoy playing them. Destiny and Halo are Halo was the first one to really hook me, but Destiny just got inside every fiber of my being.
You just can't stop.
That's crazy because, being a huge gamer, Destiny is generally not liked, and Halo is.
Well, the thing is, here is why I like. This is why I liked Halo, because I was playing Master Chief. I'm a fucking badass. I get shot by these aliens, and I don't die, and I can kill them. Destiny took it to another level where I shoot lightning out of my character's hands. I can level up. I get the fucking best guns. I know how to.
It stole a little bit from the Borderlands games.
Yeah.
Where you find stuff.
You go out. You collect
What
loot.
other new games?
And then Star Wars Battlefront. which came out, I believe, just this past Tuesday.
Yeah.
Now, what kind of a game is that?
It's more of a. The Battlefront games are
somewhat a multiplayer-ish.
Yeah, there's a big multiplayer aspect to it. But with the Star Wars Battlefront, they brought it back, and so you got your campaign, which is good. Yes.
If I remember, I see my brother play them. You pick a class of sorts of characters.
Yes.
And it could be a stormtrooper, could be a rebel, it could be random different characters, things of species, things you see about the universe. And then you have certain weapons and loadout screens, and you go just basically have missions of capturing, killing, things like that. And you could possibly unlock other bigger, stronger characters from out the universe that like you unlock Darth Vader. Do you fight as him for a little bit?
Right. It kind of took the what was that series, the Jedi Knight series, which was an RPG game where you played as a Jedi. Really popular on Xbox and on PC. But it's kind of they melded both worlds. So you unlock character specs and new weapons and all this other stuff, and your loadouts are different, and you can make everything better.
Sounds like it could be fairly repetitive, but could be very fun for hardcore Star Wars fans.
Right. I had a blast playing the beta just because it looks and sounds fucking, especially if you got your headset on, sounds fucking phenomenal. Like they got every sound perfect. The blasters, the fucking, stormtroopers talking. It was just, and the way they move.
Star Wars is the shit.
I've been recently thinking about buying a PS4, which is kind of crazy.
Go.
And the reason I have been thinking about buying a PS4 is because there's a lot of PS4 exclusive games that look like a lot of fun.
Yes.
Especially a lot of the anime-ish type titles.
I would love to play Last of Us. I'd love to play that.
That's an awesome ass game. I could actually. You guys have a PS3. Just borrow my PS3 copy.
Oh, there is one for.
That's where it first came out. In fact, the first time I saw The Last of Us, I thought it was a PS4 game. It looked so amazing. It's like they finally maxed out what the PS3 could do. Anyway,
to wrap it up, one more thing for Wii U, just for Wii U people.
Wow. Okay.
Hey, Cloud Strife is a downloadable character for Smash Brothers now. It's Final Fantasy VII. I don't know if that was the people voted for him or not. Because they have another big Smash Brothers announcement coming up, I think, next month.
And Nintendo is coming out with a new system possibly next year. Codenamed the Nintendo NX. Of course, this is not news for anybody who cares about this kind of stuff.
Right.
I'm not really sure how I feel about that. Obviously, I feel that they do need to play catch-up. I love the Wii U. I think it's an amazing system, but it has been their biggest failure.
The new Zelda game is open world that they're working on.
Yeah.
They keep teasing that. They show footage. There's footage you can watch right now.
Last time I saw the footage, it looked cel-shaded, which is a little bit disappointing.
It's a little bit. But they've never done an open world game like this, apparently. They said. So
I thought they were going to go for a more realistic look, but...
No, I mean, that would be cool.
Yeah, it would be nice.
Nintendo franchise characters, they always do an awesome job with.
That's if they didn't have them, they wouldn't be in business. I've said this over and over again.
In case you didn't know, the PlayStation VR headset is going to cost as much as a console. It's what I've heard. And they keep saying that VR is the wave of the future, but
they said that back in the 90s. Oculus Rift is a different company.
Yeah, they're their own company.
Okay.
I'm excited for Oculus Rift.
Oh, I know it's amazing.
I'm not excited for how much it's going to cost.
I know it's pretty amazing, but virtual reality has been talked about since the 90s. The Atari Jaguar actually was going to have a VR headset, and the prototypes that were made, I don't know if there's one or two, but at one point, I wish I had I think somewhere I have the pictures of it, but somebody had that prototype on eBay for a ridiculous amount of money.
Did you guys ever play the VRs? Like actual virtual reality games? There used to be...
I played some in big fun places with arcades and stuff where they hook you
I've
up
never
personally.
played them.
I was gonna say, because there used to be back in like the early '90s, there were places kind of like Aladdin's Castle, or I could liken it to vape shops. They popped up everywhere.
I went to one like at Disney World or something.
Oh, okay. I went to one in a mall where it was just a storefront They had a counter with a POS, point of sale,
They gave me
where
a sword.
With a piece of shit.
where you'd pay your money, and they had two pads, and you stepped onto them, and it felt super futuristic. You had a gate around you so you wouldn't walk off. There was a screen that everybody could see what you were doing, what you were seeing in your VR headset.
Oh.
And it was totally fucking Lawnmower Man.
I was gonna
You guys
say,
remember that?
you know what started all this shit?
Yeah, Lawnmower
Man.
And it was totally fucking Lawnmower Man, the graphics and everything. You put this huge, gigantic, it had to be at least 5-pound headset on that just stuck out to here and had a yellow band all the way around. And when you put your head down, it took a second to get it back up because you're lifting 15 pounds. You're like,
Your
look,
neck
that's
hurts.
cool.
Your neck
But
hurts the next day.
It was all
It's so real!
It was all polygons and straight lines and shit like that.
Well,
see
you
how the
see,
future goes.
that's what graphics are now. Is polygons. It's just they're so much smaller, and the count is so much higher.
Right, you got your
Here's
your
the technology.
wicked refresh rate.
Remember the
Keeps growing.
first polygonal racing game, Virtua Racing?
Ah, yeah.
It looked like your tires were flat because they were just octagonal. Anyway,
Octagonal.
All right, we had a great time tonight, folks.
octagonal.
Octagonal is how you say
We
it.
celebrated Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy it with your
We
friends
talked
and your
about,
family and your loved ones.
Yeah.
We talked about Ninja Turtles.
Yes, we did.
Discussed video games that we love and are coming up.
Yeah.
Oh, and one thing to and it's going to get a little sappy. I just had a friend pass. And
Yes.
I don't want to get too stupid, but anything that you don't want to do today, go ahead and do it. Because you don't know if today's going to be your last day. And really just appreciate the people that you have around you, and don't be a dick. Don't be a dick to people behind their back. Say everything that you would say to someone behind their back to their face. And just, you know what? Fucking mazel tov. Have a good day.
Mazel tov, folks.
Mazel tov.
Good night.
Fuck off!